Des Moines Waterworks does about 30,000 locates every year. And we take every one of those locates very seriously because we know that every one of those jobs can result in a dig-in if we don't do it properly. Sometimes we have the impression that contractors have more respect for gas or electric markings because of the potential danger, or fiber markings because of the potential cost of the repair. But from our perspective, water should be one of the largest concerns because of the public health implications. Water is the only essential service that we deliver to customers that they actually consume.
In the simplest sense, the business of Des Moines Waterworks is to take something unsafe for human consumption, water in the river, and run it through a process and make it safe for human consumption.
We routinely test water samples taken throughout the distribution system. What we look for is a group of bacteria called coliforms, of which E. coli is one. These types of bacteria are indicators of sewage contamination.
This makes our business part of public health. That public health role is to provide potable water to over 400,000 Central Islands.
But the things that people don't always think about are the potential for contamination. If you dig into a water main and it fails catastrophically, it's very likely that contaminants are going to get into that main at that point when we shut it down. More importantly, though, it's very likely that you're going to depressurize a large portion of the system, and when that happens, there's tremendous potential for backflow or back siphonage, which is actually drawing potential contaminants out of homes, out of businesses, through their service line by a vacuum effect on the water main, drawing those contaminants into the distribution system at points far from the actual point of contact.
The distribution system is a network of underground infrastructure pipes that are at risk at times due to activities within the distribution system. Once damage does occur, the primary threat is depressurization of the distribution system and subsequent contamination that could occur.
Des Moines Waterworks treats Raccoon River water as our source water, which is far from potable when we start with it. We put that water through one of the most robust treatment processes in the country because it starts out such poor quality.
We're standing inside softener number 1 at the McMullen Water Treatment Plant. The softener's two primary roles here. The first is to soften the water and remove many of the dissolved minerals that are in that water, primarily calcium and magnesium. Additional benefit of softening at Des Moines Waterworks involves the high pH. Target pH today leaving the softener is 10.6. With a pH of 10.6, we can expect and anticipate an effective kill of microbiological activity. Once the softening process is complete, water heads to the filter building for the filtration process. Remaining particles in the water are removed from the water as the water flows through the filters. The water leaves the filtration process and heads to the clear well. Chlorine and fluoride are added as the final steps in the treatment process. We're inside Des Moines Waterworks East High Lift Pumping Station. From a water treatment perspective, this is one of the final steps of the process. Treated water, ready for human consumption, is pumped from this facility into the distribution system. That network of buried infrastructure, discharge pressure ranges anywhere from 105 to 125 psi leaving this station.
Everything we do in the distribution system, from the design of the facilities to the construction, installation, operation, and maintenance, the locating of those facilities for other contractors, everything we do is with the goal of ensuring the quality of the water when it's delivered to our customers. We go to great lengths to ensure the life expectancy of our facilities. We use non-corrodable materials, we use polyethylene encasement on iron pipes, we use cathodic protection systems on iron or steel pipes to ensure that the facilities will last as long as they can. When we install iron pipe, we cover every single inch of that pipe with polyethylene encasement to protect it against corrosion. In addition, we attach magnesium anodes to the pipe every so often to act as sacrificial metal in the ground to prevent that pipe from corroding. They actually weld the anode lead from every anode directly to the pipe using an exothermic weld process, just to ensure long service life for that pipe. If that polywrap is damaged, if one of those anode leads is broken, it renders that system unusable and it dramatically shortens the life of that facility. There are a lot of little things within that system that people might not even think about, like the tracer wire. It's not the pipe, nothing's going to leak if you break the tracer wire, but it makes it impossible for us to locate that facility the next time for the next person who's going to dig. Water can be incredibly dangerous, especially if it's a large main and they're working below grade in a trench or something. If they damage a large main in an area where there's high pressure, that trench or excavation is going to fill with water almost instantaneously. We have had contractors and their employees very nearly drowned before they could get out of the excavation when they hit a water main. That's something not everybody thinks about, but it makes it clear that paying attention to the water marks just as important as paying attention to the gas or electric marks.
We're inside the Des Moines Water Works Control Center at the Fluor Drive Water Treatment Plant. Inside this room, the control center operator can provide oversight functions for what's happening out in the distribution system. There's a variety of pumping and storage facilities that need to be monitored and controlled, and all that information is provided real-time back to this control room so that the operator may make appropriate decisions and reactions based upon what's occurring in the distribution system.
If there's a dig-in, the most important thing is for the contractor to let us know. We'll respond, we'll fix it, we'll take care of it, but it's a big job. We have to shut the system down, which inconveniences the customers. We have to excavate typically to make the repair. We have to make the repair. We have to flush, sample, communicate with the customers. There is a cost to that, and the contractor will likely bear that cost. We don't want that to happen. We want to do the locates, do them properly, have the contractors work with us, and be careful. It's in everyone's best interest.
Clearly, there is more than meets the eye when it comes to delivering potable water to 400,000 plus Central Iowans. We invite all contractors working on or near the distribution system to join us in our effort to protect public health.